Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a challenge video and I'm going to be trying to see how far every single hardcore tower goes by themselves with no help, no support towers such as farm, DJ, commander, none of that. Just the tower by themselves. Brawler is a solid early to mid game tower with some very high DPS for price, making the first few waves very easy, allowing me to play Clash Royale in the background. Even with the 200 health tank Elite Abnormal coming out in wave 7, we still melted it with our huge Brawler army. The script is so bad, oh my god. Whether my script making skills are shit or not is irrelevant, because we actually managed to get to wave 10 with seemingly no issues. Foreshadowing. Fuck's sake. Yeah, on wave 11, I was looking at my settings for some reason and did not notice that 2 molten demons who ran past because I didn't have hidden detection. So, next tower. Now, unsurprisingly, Necromancer did not have a strong start, as I literally could not place it without dying prior. So, I decided to use abilities to give Necro a chance at all. Now, I somehow managed to place it on wave 9, but in reality, it was already too late. Necro is just not really an early game tower, let's be real. Next tower. Now, just like the Necro, I had to use abilities to be able to place it on wave 8. It did alright at first, but it's just not really an early game tower, as there's a lot of low health enemies, but there's a lot of them, and it doesn't really do that well on crowd control, so yeah, a bit of a swing and a miss, you could say. Now, it actually was able to get to wave 16 before it inevitably died to the Elite Abnormal. I guess accelerator is just not that good in the big 26. Next tower. Now, unsurprisingly, Engineer is the first tower that actually did semi-decent, as it is a jack of all trades tower. It's good for early, mid, and late game. And this seemed to prove itself, as it kind of flew through the waves with seemingly no issues. Like, bro, look at it absolutely shred through these Elite Abnormals. Like, they're just there and then they're not there. Like, simple as that. The first big scare was when the Molten Golem came out, but it wasn't really an issue. We kind of shredded it before it hit the third corner, so that wasn't a problem. Now, as we started to move towards the later waves, it did become quite an issue. The hidden boss nearly killed us there, and these breakers were pushing a bit too far for my liking. Now, we did have a Molten Necromancer coming out now, so we'll have to see how far that goes. Nah, jokes, it wasn't an issue, bro. We got both of them pretty quickly. They weren't an issue. Alright, now we finally had our first worthy opponent, the Bulwark. But our engineers seemed to be shredding it pretty easily. It wasn't really an issue. It wasn't even really a worthy opponent, to be honest. It was a bit of a pushover, my maths teacher. And just like that, it got pumped full of lead and died. That's good. But we did have this big molten mech come through and like nearly kill us, but that was pretty scary. Not really. If we're playing TDS, none of this is scary. It's a video game. I must have been too cocky, because then on wave 34, we had this shitload of enemies come out and kill us. I see the Engineer. They're all maxed as well. Like, what else was I meant to do? This is like the easiest map in the game. Engineer is just horrible. Yeah, the comments aren't gonna like that one, I can tell you that. Now, I would do Hacker, but it literally does like no damage until you spend like 10 grand on it, and it like does minimal to no damage. It's a support tower. It's not meant for like to be put by itself against a bunch of enemies. So yeah, we're not gonna be doing Hacker today. If enough of you whinge in the comments, I might think about it. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I made your food better if you were watching while you're eating. Anyway, have a good one, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Like and subscribe, or like I'll cut your head off or something.